Is FST-7 for natural bodybuilding? If so, how often would you use it? Really good question from Luke. So Luke, the way you look at FST-7 is the fact that you want to be able to recover from those workouts. Usually when you're natural, you're going to have less recovery in general, but 1, maybe 2 times a week maximum. Especially if you're on top of your active recovery, you're really on top of your massage, your sleep, you're making sure that you're getting protein in every 2 to 3 hours, and you're really focused on the recovery component. So if you're doing that 1 to 2 times a week. Now, obviously in enhanced, everything changes. It's like taking from a stock car and you're doing a modified car and then wanting to be able to race and say, well, how many times can you go out there and be able to break that quarter mile by 8 seconds or whatever you want to think is super fast or is super amazing. And what you do is you can actually throw that in 3, I wouldn't recommend more than maybe 3 times a week, at maximum 4, but that would be, again, really, really at the next level, about 3 times. But 1, if you're natural, maybe up to 2 if you're really great at recovery, then 3 times, maximum 4 in a given week on an FST-7 set. And I'm talking about the traditional FST-7 set, where you're doing 7 sets, 30 seconds of rest. A lot of the modified new versions that I have on my app, you have 3 to 5 sets doing with short duration, restoration, 30 to 45 seconds, or you're doing 3 to 5 sets and doing a superset where you're doing like a cable fly, then you're going into push-ups. And so some of that stuff I had taped just last week when we were doing that at the S2 event in St. Louis. So Kev's asking that. Again, I've mentioned this before, but I really like about 4 days a week, non-leg days, 20 to 25 minutes normally. It doesn't have to be fasted. It could be either before, like when you wake up in the morning fasted, or you can do it after training. I don't believe in doing it before training. Normally that kind of wears you out quite a bit, but after training, when your glycogen levels are lower, jumping on there and being able to do a cool down with some cardio is the way to go. And again, don't beat yourself up, especially when it comes to doing leg day. You do not want to get your legs tired before you end up going in and doing heavy squats or leg presses and doing a bunch of cardio beforehand. If you're doing cardio beforehand on that, warm up. If you want to get on the bike for 5 minutes, warm up, treadmill, 5 minutes, no problem. But you shouldn't be doing 25 minutes before, because I think you're going to really